It's crazy. Right? Well, the shades is crazy. You finna be in here too cool. Yeah.
Hey, I switch.
Hey, look, it's always lit out here, man. It's always lit out here, man.
Two times. Look, no, probably 220. You bring you get tricked. That's 110.
Kind of crazy.
Like, we're gonna cut our grass now.
Yeah, man. Well, we here with another edition, man, of Dre's Dungeon, y'all. I got some good ladies in here, man. Some great moms. Y'all mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Karina Star.
Big Sterling.
So y'all hear them, man. So, I got them in here today. And I'm going to, get their perspective on motherhood and what it means to them. And, try to give pointers to young mothers out here that need it, So, the first thing I want to ask y'all is, what is it like being a mom?
It gets tough at times. A lot frustrated because sometimes your kids go through things that you don't know, and then
speak up just a little bit.
But honestly, it's like a blessing because you never know what you're going through, and your kids can actually be your peace. Mm-hmm. So I love being a mom at this point.
I feel like it's fun. It's good days and bad days with it, but it is an overall blessing to give you my kids give me a push to, do better and show them a different way, you feel me, and the best they can be.
For me, it's a love that you never know until you have a kid. You never knew that you could love something so much without knowing it's a stranger. It's just a part of you. So it gives you that amazing feeling that somebody looks up to you, somebody depends on you. Mm-hmm. And just as they develop and seeing their personalities bloom, seeing, things that they mock of you and have everything, it's a blessing. It's one of the best feelings in the world.
It's the best and the worst job in the world. My kids sat my butt down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was 22 when I got pregnant with my son, and he sat me the hell down. So he made me grow up. So having them, I got to grow up with them. But not being able to fix certain things for them, mm-hmm. That's one of the hardest things. There are certain things you can't protect them from. Yeah, that's true. Certain things that, like you said, that you don't even know about. No, can't take that pain away. Right. You may find out about them down the line, and then by the time the damage is done. So,
yes,
it really is.
Are y'all doing it by yourselves? Do y'all have help?
Yes and no. Right. Their dad was my husband until he passed away. You have family that'll say, "Oh, I'll help you." Well, it's been 5 years, and I barely had that help. So honestly, I just grind a lot harder to provide for my kids. I don't depend on nobody but myself, and they depend on me. So my kids actually humble me a hell of a lot, and they are my peace at this point. So whatever they need, they're not going to want for anything as long as I can help it.
Right.
Yeah, primarily it's me and my girls. I get help from my dad. That's my main lifeline. My dad, and shoot. You know, I got friends that help me. Shout out to all my friends that be helping me or whatever, you know. And family that help out. But for the most part, like, it really do just be, for a minute, it's been me and my girls, you know. And then the Lord just been bringing my support.
For me, I'm blessed. I got that village. It's me and my family. Then I have another half, and he really, step up and be that for me and my baby. So it makes me feel good to have that little family unit, and I'm not doing it by myself. But there's been times where I had to. So I'm just blessed that, I'm at that part where we can co-parent and we have had growth in my child's life. So
is it easy co-parenting? Because I'm struggling with it.
negative. It is not. Not at all. But you do it because you love your babies.
It's not really, really, hard co-parenting, for real, and the communication part, but it's just like, you can't be the only one, you feel me? Like, you gotta be both of y'all co-parenting,
Right.
Like, not just one initiating, like, you gotta be there, Not knowing the name of your kid's school is crazy.
It's crazy.
But what if there's no communication as far as that?
Got to be some kind of communication down the line. I mean, if you're going to be an active and involved parent, then you need to find a line to put that bitterness aside and communicate.
Yeah, like,
Now, if you can't co-parent, like Brenda, before her dad passed, we had a great co-parent relationship. So we sat down, we talked. If they needed something over there, I provided, and vice versa. There was no issue. As long as we had that understanding, you do you good, and this way. But if y'all can't get, like, at least put amends aside for these kids, then it's never going to work.
Ooh, co-parenting. Co-parenting is hard. In my situation, co-parenting is very hard. You have to make it. You have to want to make it work. And if you don't, then it's just not going to. You're always going to butt heads. And co-parenting, it's 50-50. Like, co-parenting is not just providing love. That's nice. That you're helping your kids full of.
Yeah.
But they need things. They need food. They need clothes, sports equipment, electronics, school supplies.
And
That's a part of co-parenting.
come together. Honestly, if you can't do that, then somebody got to be the bigger person at the end of the day.
Yeah, because doing it alone is hard.
I feel like co-parenting is honestly situational. Like, it's really, I feel like it's situational because, like, if y'all break, motherfuckers go their separate ways or whatever, and some are, okay, I'm hurt, but I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Fuck you, here are these kids, they need this, they need that, goodbye. No.
Somebody said happy early Mother's Day to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then there's some, that feel like, well, shit could have changed on both sides. Like, shit, I could have did more and I want to do more. Over and over and over again. And shit, the other motherfucker like, no, I ain't going. They're on both sides. So it's like, shit, then you want to be bitter about it and, the drama shit or whatever.
Just like it's taking out on the kids when they don't deserve it.
Right.
Like, people bring kids into adult situations when adults need to handle that, to just beat
What's
up
up, buddy?
kids.
You can communicate about the china downstairs. You know what I mean? Then you should be like, all right, what's the name of my kid's school? Oh, they going to a different school now. What's the name of that school? What's the report card looking like? but you know what I mean? You motherfuckers be ducking and dodging and sneaking and lying, hiding.
See, my baby gotta do all that. I need that, them school shoes.
Yeah,
You know, all that other stuff. I need that financial help.
yeah, that's crazy.
Them school clothes.
That's crazy.
The hell?
Imagine
You buy
not
shoes that turn around 2 weeks later, they don't even fit no more.
I swear. I swear.
Especially with boys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my
Insane.
10-year-old just hit 8.5 for me. He's like, Mom, I need them shoes right there. You got ready?
Ain't that,
I
girl,
swear
you
to God.
lucky. You're lucky. My son is in a 10.
He in my shoes, bro. He is
My son done passed mine. He done wore all through my shoes, done bust my shit down. My son taller than me. He's 14.
Now, I have my 12-year-old and my 10-year-old are in my shoes. I said, why?
Mm-hmm.
Mom,
It's
go
weird.
just take them. Just take them.
Yeah.
What's it like being a boy mom?
I love
You
it.
I
they
love
stink.
it.
I love it.
They stink.
How old are your kids?
They
My
do.
baby is 1. I'm a foster mom,
That's
so
what's
my
up.
foster child is 1, and my biological baby is 10, and she a girl. So I got the best of both worlds.
I got 3 boys, and you're right. They be
stink.
a little funky sometimes.
My baby ain't
But
got there, so
it's-
thank
I-
you, Jesus.
Swain said get a stepdad. And he said niggas don't want to do right. Get a nigga who will. That's the advice I give to moms when they talk about their baby daddy.
Hey, look.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I did
Well,
that.
I
kids are
can't
very well
complain
taken
about
care
my
of now.
kid's
They're
dad
everybody.
because he was a great father, an active father.
Yeah.
Mind you, he had a hell of a lot of them, but he actually was there.
Yeah.
And there was no issues, like none. We didn't work, but we still could co-parent. If I needed something, he'd be like, hey, do you need this, this, and this? Or I got this, this, and this, and he'll split it between what they got between all the kids.
Yeah.
Or if you need something over there, all right, let me know what you need. If you need groceries, all right, bet. We ain't using this, here go this. I go to the store, your house is situated. Like,
I said, you
holidays, whatever it is, we can still get together. I'm like, shit, you got somebody, bring them. I
No,
don't
it's
got no-
different birthday parties.
No,
It's,
we do
they
every,
know
we did
they
everything
do
together.
anything. It'll be like, I'll take it for the weekend, but they know.
And
My kid's dad, he live out of state.
Fuck it, 2 dads better than 1.
Serious. Okay.
Okay.
so you got
My baby, her dad was in prison when she was born, so shit, I always shut it up. It is what it is. When he came home, I gave him the opportunity. He didn't take it. Shit, 5 years already been doing what
Right.
I'm supposed to be doing, standing on business. So,
Speaking
fuck
of
all
you,
that.
what's it like being a foster mom?
It is okay. It's great,
Mm-hmm.
but understand like this is something like when you enjoy a job but you don't get paid for it.
Mhm.
It's not no financial gain. The state gonna give you a little piece of change, but you gotta really understand that this is a whole nother life. I started over at 10 with a newborn, so it was all over again, relearning myself, breaking these old habits, because baby, I wanted to turn up. But when you get that child, you love that child, and it's a lot of children that need that and go through the system, and if you can really be that, I advise you to do it. But understand that's something where you enjoy, you love children, and that's what you do. You're going to stand on business about a child regardless.
Tommy B asks, what advice do you have for a first-time mom? Come back to you. Or anybody. What advice do you have
Don't be
for?
afraid to ask for help.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Take some time for yourself because it's going to be stressful.
Yeah.
Don't feel guilty for going to do something for yourself because you'll lock yourself down by doing everything for your kids and you'll forget about you.
For sure.
It's not even that. It is okay to let somebody else love and love and get to know the baby.
Yeah.
Because that baby is going to know you regardless.
Right.
That baby is going to know you regardless. Take it a minute. Let that baby enjoy, because eventually you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go to daycare or start, preschool and stuff like that. So now is the time to go ahead and it's not necessarily like breaking that bond or nothing, but
Fuck everybody and they 2 cents when it comes to how you raise your child.
Yeah, for sure.
There is no handbook on
Don't
this.
let nobody dictate how you raise your child.
Just don't be fucking
As
weird.
long as you right, don't be weird about it. But you know, as long when you know you're doing right, don't let nobody tell you no. You should be doing this instead. No. You should be doing that instead. When you make a decision about what you want to do with your child, stand on it.
Yeah. And even if it's just you and your baby, and you and your mom, you know, you still beautiful. You got something to love on. You got something to whatever, you know, however you feeling, you got all that to pour into your baby. Let your child feel, you know, because this is a crazy world. You want to let your child know that's the only thing that matters right now. Let your child know that you love that baby, and you knowing that you still beautiful.
Swain said, my advice to first time mom, don't be stressing over what a nigga don't do. The baby matter the most. Mom gotta make sure she 100% to raise the baby. Absolutely. That's some real shit, big back.
You don't be letting everybody just hold your baby.
Yeah, don't let everybody hold. They don't wash their hands or their ass.
It ain't even just that. Not everybody has the best intentions for you. Just they may be all in your face and, oh girl, you know, maybe mostly whatever. But at the end of the day, the babies feel that energy.
Yeah.
And you can't let everybody pray over your kids.
No.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't praying the same prayer that you say.
Don't let nobody kiss on your baby.
And don't force your kids to hug people they don't want to hug. Like, there's something about why they want to do that. You know the love, you can recognize your child knows something up. So always pay attention to your children. Look for them signs, baby.
Right, he said take a shot. Y'all so much fun.
Okay.
Right, alright.
Hey, damn, thirsty.
I can do that.
Thirst McGirt, glass. You take a shot. Big back. Sorry, hold on.
I feel what you're saying, but like, you know, I teach my kids, like, you ain't gotta be, you don't have to have a full-on conversation, but
acknowledge,
yeah, like
respectful,
if you speak when you spoken to, though.
That part.
You know what I mean?
But
like, you ain't gotta,
I'll never force my kids to like.
But never, you ain't gotta hug nobody. Really.
G is me, so I'm happy for that.
She's you.
Yeah, that's definitely you.
Alright. Oh, dang, I took your shot.
Yeah, we did.
Took your shot.
Yeah, I've been took that. This is number 2. Oops. Went to Mother's Day, ladies. Oh, well, you know, do something. Here you go.
Yeah.
Ooh. There, you happy, Big Back? We took a shot. Now, glass. But we do appreciate this comment, though, for sure. Karina, okay, so that's it. I'll thank you for saying that. So, can y'all, one by one, tell me how many kids y'all got?
I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
My son is 14, and I have 2 daughters, 12 and 7.
I have 2, a 10, and a 1-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6 and a 7-year-old, 2 girls.
Okay.
I got all boys. Oldest is 12. Twins are 10.
Man.
Ooh, twins.
Ooh,
I got twins.
So bad.
What?
Get it out the way.
Hell no.
I already did, Bucko.
I
Yeah.
know.
It happened to me a second time. I was
Okay.
scared.
Ain't no one else but that.
My anxiety,
Man.
Well, hell, I still cry. And they just turned 10.
Man, the first year of my son's life, his daddy was in the club every fucking day. I had my son in the house by myself.
In the club.
The twins, I
Doing
went
what?
nuts.
See, shout out to my mom. I had a supportive
Doing
mom.
what?
She was
Man,
everything.
that's
My
when
mom
you know,
was
like,
there.
the V and stuff.
Right,
was okay.
EBKJ. They said I ain't dropping positive shit, man. What you know? Appreciate it, my dog.
Y'all moms in y'all kids' lives and stuff? Like,
Yeah.
real deal support.
My mom, right
Yeah.
there.
That's what's up.
She is. When I first had my kids, she was real supportive. And then when I had her move in with me for a little bit, you know, she watched them for me when I worked. But
This nigga Swain said he got 3 going on 10. You was a nasty
My
motherfucker.
mom actually,
Put it up.
well, I'm a twin. My mom's a twin, so she kind of helped me actually go. Like, bro, how I'm supposed to do this? I went from 1 kid to 3 real quick.
Jeez, you blinked.
Like, so, oh, you gonna have another one? No, no, hell no. Love them kids at this point, because when it's like come by multiples,
Gotta get real.
get real. Somebody into everything.
What's some advice for these young mothers out here that y'all see, man?
Enjoy your kid. Take time and enjoy your kid. Like,
Stay in the house.
yeah, like just it ain't even necessarily
No,
staying in the
but
house.
You know what I mean.
For these,
You ain't gotta
these
be
young
outside.
mothers, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
especially
Go to
ones
work.
with little girls,
Take
you want
care
to
of your
dress them up
kids.
as you, these wigs
Okay,
and
grandmama.
wigs and let a child be a
We
child.
talking about little kids or like
Just in general, these
'cause
young moms,
even
like,
with like moms that have older teenagers, like there's no way my two girls are ever going to anything that Pierre's.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Nothing.
enough.
Nothing.
You got these
my
kids
son know better. He
like,
ain't gonna ask.
exposing
Yeah,
themselves
please
at a
don't.
young
Absolutely.
age. Y'all think it's
Please
okay,
don't.
and then you wonder why these creeps are after y'all
Right,
kids.
man, 'cause
Like,
sex trafficking.
Your daughter look older than you, belly shirt up here, boob. No, that's a no go.
New moms. Them sex traffickers are real, man.
Man.
I'm do or die till I
Traffickers,
die.
molesters.
Sex traffickers are real.
Your daughter could have walked by anybody in that club and just.
Come on now.
I'm gonna say
I mean, they do it to us, and we're grown.
So
Can you
imagine what
imagine?
you're doing to a child who ain't even strong enough to fight this person off.
some of the best years is seeing your infant grow up. So just be there for
Yeah.
that. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's all gonna come.
That's when the
Alright,
connection
so
is made.
It's gonna come
Yeah.
together. You're gonna
Them
get your
beginning years.
turn to turn up, do what you want,
Yeah.
but
Enjoy
Like
your
me, my son
baby
is
in order,
14
get
now,
your
so
routine.
I can be outside now if I want to. He don't know the babysit.
Yeah,
My son
right.
14, he don't know the babysit.
'Cause what turn
So,
are you? What turn
that
are
was
you
my
really?
time.
What turn are you really getting though? Besides ducking and dodging some fights, cause
on
you
now.
feel me? Cause if a motherfucker swing on you, push me, bitch.
And then
Well,
people have, you know what I'm saying?
My son be
wrong
babysitting
place,
this
wrong
over here. watch
time.
TV.
This
Yeah.
stuff happens. You might like they can be your last day seeing your child, and guess what? They'll never know what happened.
Them infant years fly by fast.
They really do.
gosh,
So
my
enjoy
son is
them.
14. I cannot believe it. He was so little, but now he's 14.
see how you always go back and reminisce on how your baby just got here.
Right.
So,
Like,
Them, and then I work with like 3 to 5-year-olds. So like just seeing the growth each school year, you know what I mean? Like, and they starting to really form full-on sentences and know their feelings and stuff like that. So that's an important time too. Like,
do you feel like you get that mom figure to some of them kids where you just latch on and be like,
yeah,
I know they
watch
gonna
on
need
me
it.
regardless.
Yes.
They know.
So how is that? Like,
Man, I'm lit. So every day I already know. Like,
they gonna have a good day.
I'm
You
right.
going in turn.
Man, not even.
That's
No,
dope.
I don't go in like, you feel me? But I be in there like, all right. But I have to get on them when they wrong.
Mhm.
Because this is a crazy world. And the world is cold. The world is cold. I be telling my kids, the world is cold, y'all.
Ain't all that sugar coating to the
I'm so proud to get the love and kissing and hugging stuff from my baby right now. So I'm gonna enjoy it because when boys get a certain age, they be like, "Gone, mom."
Yeah.
So I still get all that right now, and I love it.
So to the boy mom, like how y'all dealing with girls?
Oh, Lord,
God.
I'm not there
Every
yet.
stage
I'm
and
not there yet.
one look up from.
I am.
Is KJ there? How you get my number? Well, he told me to call your
My
phone.
son got his own phone.
He paid his
They
own
better
phone
not.
bill.
They better not.
Like, oh,
My son, how many girlfriends?
oh, she
my
sent
son
him a
done
love
went
letter. KJ, I
Just
love
this
you.
year?
What?
You said what?
through? How many girlfriends my son done went through?
I think
Little-
3,
Oh my goodness.
maybe. All the fathers, my fathers, they know.
My son done ran away to a little girl house. Like,
What you mean, EBK?
It's so cute to me, but I know I don't want to go through it, but I'm gonna have to.
You gonna have to.
like he told me where he was going, but he ran away from his daddy's house. I knew where he was
Oh,
at.
right.
Swain said take a shot. You know?
Thanks, you take a
Literally,
shot.
I'm on 2. We have to drive home.
Eighth in this
Look
bitch,
at it.
damn.
Oh my goodness.
Flat
Oh,
See?
grandma said take one for her. She having her first boy in September.
Oh, congrats.
out.
Okay.
And
All right.
the Lord knew I wanted a son. Bad,
You
bad.
gotta work for it.
He gave me 2.
What position you gotta get for a son?
You gotta work for it.
Word. I'm sorry, I got look.
Amen.
I worked.
No, he did.
That's a real question. What
What?
position you
He
gotta
worked-
get for a son?
I worked.
shit.
I worked my ass off for that boy, and I got him.
Well, shit, I ain't have to do much nothing. You said I got
really
3,
worked
so.
my ass off. So.
Nah.
I was delivered from that part. He came to me, so.
It's a blessing.
I ain't gonna lie, with my second child though, it was a close call. It was a close call. It was,
They'll be here on Father's Day, gang.
at one point it was me or my youngest. I ain't gonna lie. And,
For you, grandmama.
Alright.
There we go.
Take a shot. Shot.
Yeah.
Shout out to your son.
Right? To Nugget.
To Nugget.
Another
Shout out to
man in the
Nugget.
world.
That's what's up. Alright.
Bent over today.
Mm.
I was like reading the comment.
She wild.
Hey, he
Bent
said
over?
not. Hey, they said not me.
Bent over is nuts.
Crazy.
That's crazy work.
wild.
Like,
I did catch up, though.
My girls came with that side action. I ain't
Mm.
gonna lie. No.
That's how
Morning
I feel
time?
with my daughter, though. That's how I feel.
Look.
Morning time? Caught you in the morning time?
Nope, it was Valentine's Day with my daughter.
Mm.
With Shia, my middle one.
Okay.
That last one she was playing.
I hate people
well, none of
thinking
mine
about
playing,
that.
but the first one, I was
She was playing. That took that ID out. She was playing.
The doctor got me on that part.
You welcome.
To think
Bro,
about
I
it,
didn't
you
get
got
that
here.
shit.
I
Birth
should
control and
have.
antibiotics didn't mix, and then come out 4 months later. I said, well, shit.
Got me, didn't you?
Yeah, ew.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a real close call.
Think
when
about
my
how my
second
baby got
was
here. Yeah,
That's
We're
what
gonna pass on
Tragic.
that.
She said,
Damn. So how do y'all mix in business with motherhood? Like how do y'all balance that out?
Trying to fit your work schedule around your kids' schedule, especially if they play sports. I don't know how you do it.
sports school.
It's
Well,
hard
my
enough.
boys are old enough to be at home now. But, and it's like,
It's hard
I'd rather
enough.
work early in the morning.
Just with school.
And then if I can have somebody either come get them, like they're in the mentor group, Building Kings. So whatever, since I don't work on weekends, I let them go there for a couple hours. In my couple hours, I go handle whatever I need to handle.
Mhm.
Or
That's
if
nice.
it's after school, all right, well, you have to either go to your siblings' house or I pick y'all up. We do some running. I'll get it done that way.
We need a building course.
Or they do. They have one.
That's
They
dope.
actually have a
That's
building
program.
course.
Spur of the moment sex gets you pregnant.
Yes, it does.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
And so does that drunk sex.
I swear to God.
That drunk-
Be the best one too. Some.
Look at y'all.
What?
Mine was tragic. Domestic
Well, I ain't gotta worry
sex
about
is
having no more
horrible.
kids, thank God.
Oh.
If you in something like that, get away. Don't do it.
Yeah,
You don't have a baby by that person. Don't do it.
So you all got your own businesses. How do y'all balance it? Work life and mom life.
it's not even easy. Like I had to take a break on my cleaning business for a second because I was taking my kids to work. And, we went in the car. You feel me?
Yeah.
Trying to make $1. So clock that. But you feel me? It wasn't smart. It wasn't right in my heart. You know what I mean? I couldn't really focus like that.
You can get that one ignorant pregnant. I seen these kids in the car when she's going to the
Yeah.
man.
You never know what somebody's situation is.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
Like, you ain't leave them in a hot car. I mean, come on now.
Damn, my kids. Shout out to what's the ABA? My kids are BBA. Beautiful, badass kids.
okay.
They're beautiful, but bad than a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
But shit, they got the eating snacks and taking pops out the refrigerator and shit, man. Come
This
on.
summertime coming up, they about to eat y'all out of house at home.
Oh my God.
You tell Angela
They
what
been
you're talking
eating
to?
in mine. They eating that.
See, I kind of looked up and went for my deep freezer to be delivered. But you gonna figure out what's in that regular refrigerator because who about to keep one Sam's Club?
You?
No. I'm gonna lock on that bitch.
You a padlock again?
I will on that deeper, hell yeah. But
Damn.
that, everything you need, the same thing. The deep freezer's in the refrigerator freezer, like that's just backup.
Yeah, for the winter.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
gotta-
when that other freezer runs out, you just take it to the deep freezer.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't wait to get me a deep freezer, man.
What made you decide to even want to be a foster mom?
Right.
Okay, so my situation is I knew somebody I latched on to this child. They went through something, and this opportunity presented themselves. So I had already had a bond with my son, and it was just easy for me to, go through the wire with him. It is what it is, He got certain situations he faced, and just being that mom. And shout out to parents that have special needs children. It ain't easy, but at the end of the day, they love you. They all you got 9 times out of 10. So, shout out to y'all, because it's already hard. So,
You can always bring them to first, or foundations first, man.
Explain that. What is it?
That's where I work.
Sure. Which one was it?
I really don't even like sharing where I work, but I'm just, I am about the kids. And shout out to the teachers. Shout out to the educational system. I know the pay. Feel me? It shouldn't even be about that. I know life be life, and life gonna life, whether we get a raise or not. You know what I mean? You gotta really have a heart, and for the teachers that really got a heart and really want to see these kids, children, be our future. You know what I mean? Like speaking life into them. I can. I can do that. Yes, you can. What do you mean?
My son's like that.
This is how we gonna do it. Do this, do that. Look at you. Shout out to the teachers that really care, man. And to the teachers that's just there for a check. There's other jobs that's hiring.
How is it for you working with kids with special needs?
I only get like 1 or 2. You know what I mean?
Is it a challenge?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a challenge here and there. And I'm grateful that the parents, are aware, because there are some parents that I don't want to say that are in denial. You know what I mean? But there are some parents that feel other ways and or have a hard time accepting how things are and the help that is available to alleviate a lot of certain behaviors.
So is that's where you going? That's your career, or that's where you staying, or you gonna go further with it?
I mean, yeah. Like right now, I'm grateful because I'm an actual preschool teacher. And the ones that know, I was an assistant for a long time, and even my old students, I miss them. That was my first rodeo, and they all attached to me, just giving them love, the hugs, you know what I mean, speaking that life into them. They will never forget the words that you speak into them. That goes a long way. And the help, the step-by-step help. I be needing that help as a parent, but,
Is it healing when you are able to help a child?
I don't really catch on to it, honestly. I notice when they be like, Miss Ho, this is that, or something we talked about, or whatever, or, when they bring up stuff that we talked about, or when I be like, all right, y'all, what did we talk about? Who remembers what we talked about last week? I do that every Monday. We talked about Easter. All right, and what about it? Yada, yada, yada. This week we talking about, and when they actually, I'm like, okay, dang, y'all actually are catching on, and finding, even the ones that have, or, like special ed, keeping them attentive and finding what they like too, and adding it into the routine, that helps.
Now, as far as you in foster care, do you have contact with the biological parents?
It is so much I can discuss, but I can go by what the state would allow for this answer.
Yeah.
That is case by case, because eventually it's all about reunification. The goal is always, but some cases it go too far. So it's not that. So you are in that situation to where You can foster them to the next home or adopt. So it just varies case by case. My case, this person is working hard to get her child back. At the end of the day, that's going to be my godson. If he is home, and I would love that, and at the same time, it would break my heart, but that's what come with it. So I'm blessed in my situation to, even if he go home, that's still my baby. I can get him whenever I want to. So, you know, just to be that second mom, because y'all say 2 dads is awesome, 2 moms is dope too, you know, no matter how it comes.
Yeah.
You know, that love is always doubled. So,
You thought it'd be more?
negative. No, I don't know. It depends. I
Like
don't.
you said, case by case.
Case by case, and my man wants some kids, so shout out to him for being awesome. And I might give him some. Thinking about it, you know, I'm already got a 1-year-old, went through that stage. So if I'm a
Did y'all have epidurals?
Yes.
yes, definitely epidural.
You still deal with it?
Yes.
No,
Like
I
they
don't.
feel like they hit the same spot twice. Yes, absolutely.
I don't have that epidural story.
I get the lock back sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Feel like you just want to rip it out. And, well, my son was like 4.5 days overdue, my oldest. So I'm like, you got to be evicted at this point. Like,
Addicted is
like,
crazy.
Yeah, I was
out, like,
addicted,
and as he coming, you want back. No, you got to get out. Don't go back in.
Even when I was
Then I had a C-section, so I had to have epidural. And they said, well, you can push out the twins. No, you better get them out now, right
Shout out
now.
to
Fuck the new
C-section
babe.
moms, 'cause
And we still feel that
Ooh,
everything's still numb.
that's the
Yes.
process right there.
I'm
They were
telling
trying to
you,
give you that little new Bane medicine. What is it?
That's
That's like putting a Tylenol
Yeah, don't
on a
worry.
broken arm.
Still feel it,
my
still
youngest was
numb.
literally on her way out, but it was like her heart rate was going down. Like every time I would contract, her shit was dropping. Like, and so they like, here, put the mask on.
Yep.
And right now, this is the only oxygen she's getting. When you breathe, this is what she's getting. I'm like, look, Joy, now, I ain't got time for all this.
That shit's annoying on your face.
See, I had to have emergency one too, but my oldest twin, when they delivered him, he wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
So when they did it, mind you, I'm half and half, and you rushing him out. So her dad went out there with him, and here come the other one, and I'm like, where the hell is my baby? So when he came out, like he's literally blue as that shot glass over there. So they got him back together, and he has his disabilities, and we've been working with it. You know what I'm saying? Since he's been born. At first, when he was born, he was deaf and he was blind. Now he can hear and he can see. And people are like, oh, well, he doesn't like he has a disability. Yeah, because I've been to over several specialists to the point where they thought they were going to have to re-break his legs before he started walking. And we still have our moments, but you couldn't tell. Yeah. And then you people, oh, well, a child with a disability is this, or a child with, no. Everybody's case is different.
Yeah.
It's challenging sometimes. I'll tell him, like, hey, he woke up on this side of the bed this morning, so he might be a little hellish this morning.
Yeah.
Or by the time I get him off to school, all right, he might hear a little better, but just keep an eye out. Or they might call, hey, Mom, can you talk to him for a few minutes? We just had this little epidemic, and he's like, Mom, I'm just not feeling it today. And he'll tell you, like, I'm just not having a good day today, or I just don't want to be bothered. And he'll tell his brothers, like, hey, I just don't want to be bothered. Nah, he done warned you. Now, if you whoop your ass real quick.
He told you what's up.
And he told them that, and mind you, y'all know them big metal Tonka trucks, the real Tonka trucks, and each one of their brother got shot inside their face. And I said, but when someone, like I explained to his situation, when someone is like this, and he's telling you, like, back up, give me my space, that's their way of, like, coping of, hey, you are crowding my space. So a child with a disability is warning you, and some can't warn you, they're just going to go off of their actions.
Mm-hmm.
Take heed of that. They do now, but it's a battle. It's hard.
I call it love squared. So you got
That part.
It's love squared. It's
Tell him, here go this blanket,
yeah,
wrap
it's
up.
That,
He like
it's
soft
extra.
things.
It's that you gotta be patient and break you down as a person, because you so much more into this development system. You know, what we say, normal children, but children with disability, they break you down.
Yes.
In the best ways.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you human all over again, and all this masses you see, and really see what the world is, what it is, you know, when it's your child. So
And
Love squared, for real.
Definitely
Shout
a
out to
strong
that.
person if you can actually handle that, deal with it,
Yeah.
especially
There's a lot
when
of
they're
people
yours.
Put their child in a group home, and sometimes that's the best thing for you. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've worked with that community for a long time, so I just seen some things just,
Yes.
and I got a family member, my aunt took care of my cousin till she was 60, in her late in life, so, and it's been the best, and that's one of my favorite cousins too, so, it's just love your children at the end of the day, because I promise you, they're gonna love you back.
They definitely will.
I'm not trying to get sent to no nursing home.
Kids with special needs too, though. I really feel like they're saying things that they say and see things. They see things that we can't see, and they saying it, but we can't understand what they saying. Like, that's just how I feel. And because they know. I feel like they know they're misunderstood, and that's why I love on them more. You know what I mean?
My son will tell you, I don't feel like I'm smart enough or I can't do this. No, yes, you can do it.
Yeah,
You
because
may
you're
be
smart,
able,
but you ain't got no
you may learn a little bit differently than someone else, but that's your superpower. That's your strength.
Yeah.
That's how you cope. So if I take a little bit slower with you, just because they can grasp it like that, they may not understand what they're doing. But if you slow it down, you can catch right on. And he's like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm not like everybody else. That's the beauty of it. Be your own person. Find your own man.
So y'all got kids just getting older. How do you regulate when and where they go, and how often, and who they with?
I tell him no. I ain't gonna lie. I've been telling my son no for a while now that he couldn't go to the mall. But one time, I let him go to the mall with his friends. And he gets kicked out for something that he didn't even do. The other kids got to stay because their parents was there. But he had to go.
That's a tight leash with me. It's not a super tight leash, but it's like from here to that Roku remote.
It's a tight leash.
It just depends on the person.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
that's,
harness.
It
you
depends
know,
on
that's,
the
that's,
person.
that's
It's a
space,
harness.
though. That's personal space.
No, it's a harness. Ain't no
Yeah,
personal
it
space.
depends on
It's
who you
already
are
a noose.
and how I fully
like
trust you.
Yeah, I'm like in the bushes outside the movie theaters, because I want to
Type
hear the
shit.
conversation when y'all
Right.
just playing coming out, like you thought I pulled off, but no.
Sitting right here or like now.
So you got boys. So how does that dynamic work?
It really depends on the person. But like my son, he's older, so you have a cell phone. You got your little Apple Watch. I can see everywhere you go. You can see where I'm at.
Not that low.
Yeah, definitely, you turn it off, I'll break your neck.
How old did you say your sons was?
12 and 10.
That's what's up.
And like they're responsible, but like you want to go to the movie school, I'll drop you off, or he's supporting with mom, I go ahead and go with my friends at combat ops, or what parents about to be there, because if I gotta sit there, I'll be over here at this table, pretend I'm invisible, but hey, I'm right here. Or like, oh well, his mom is this, well let me meet this mom, I need her number.
I definitely like that.
Well, can we go to her house? No, you cannot, because I've never been in there, and I don't know. I'm not saying anybody got anything, but I don't know what they got, because you ain't bringing it home to me.
Right.
But y'all can definitely meet up at your little location. If you want to go to the park, all right, cool. I'll be over here in my car where I can see you, but you need to be where I can see you.
Tamika said, I feel like if you put enough morals into your child, they can go anywhere. You can't be forever.
It's not about that. It's not about that because
I'm not saying that what she's saying is wrong, because what she's saying is not wrong at all.
my whole reason for not wanting my son to go to the mall was because he cannot control the actions of others.
Yeah.
Just because, speaking from personal experience, just because you're not the one that's shoplifting does not mean you're not going to get in trouble for it.
Exactly.
They're going to label you.
That was my
Right
first
along.
fucking charge.
Exactly.
Such.
You
What are you
don't
doing,
have to
shit?
even
Because of
be-
somebody else.
My son got kicked out of the mall because he was walking
Personal
around the
is
store.
That's
They were spending too long in the store and wasn't buying
Well,
nothing.
that's profile.
But he walked around with bags in his hand. It's not about what you instill in your child. It's the environment around him. It's everybody.
Exactly.
It's the world around him. They already look at him as the bad guy when it comes to the color of his skin. My son is darker than me, so
They're gonna point fingers.
he got some
regardless.
black in him. They can
Exactly.
tell.
Can we
Like,
speak on that?
And I tell my kids all the time, like realistically, you have a target on your back when you was born. They're gonna point you out no matter what. It can be somebody lighter
Right.
than you, and they'll get a pass, and they're gonna say you did it regardless.
Right. And let me point out, the boys that didn't get kicked out were white. His friends that he went to the mall with that did not get kicked out were white.
Come on now.
How is it raising a black young man?
Terrified.
It's scary.
Cause I was
Speak
going,
on that.
I am
scary.
terrified.
And that's why I have them a part of the Building Kings mentor group.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they are the next step up from their father. Since he's not here, and I'm going to protect them even more, but they are guiding them and showing them the way of how to become from a young dog to a man at this point. And they don't stop just when they graduate this program that they're in. You can continue to go no matter what. So I appreciate them like wholeheartedly. And then like my best friend, he helps out a lot. Talk to him, guide him,
Shout out
structure,
to
all
God
that
best
stuff.
friends.
Like
I
he's
can't
amazing.
lie, my guy best friend.
Shout out to
Like,
these are the
absolutely
stepdads.
amazing.
Man,
Fuck them
shout out to the
niggas.
stepdads.
Wow.
Shout out to the
my
guy best friends.
He comes through.
And I appreciate it. Like, I'm very protective of my kids. I don't care what age you are. I don't care when you start having your own kids. I'm gonna still be protective of my kids. Because at the end of the day, you are me. So come on now. You can show them all day long. Don't mean anybody out there to get you.
And your kids are 12 and 10, you said, right?
Yes.
So, like, do you let them travel to the gas station or to, like, a near-side grocery store? Because that Trayvon Martin
No,
shit?
not at all.
Wow.
No, not at all. If they are at a gas station, that's because I'm sitting outside in my truck.
Do you let them travel in groups?
I don't trust other kids.
Okay. Alright.
And that's just because I've seen things happen.
Yeah.
And they can say, oh, well, like you said, one person can go in there with the intention of buying something, and then everybody will get charged because you came in with this group of people, but that person's over there stealing and you got money in your pocket. Come on now. So when my kids go into a gas station, I'm sitting right there or I'm right there behind you. If we go into a grocery store, you know exactly what you're going there to get. I showed you how to go to self-checkout. They can see everything you got, or I'm right there behind you.
Right.
But if not, you call me on FaceTime, and what would they say? You didn't, what happened? That means I need to come in. I need to handle business because you don't have to steal or do anything just because someone else is doing it. My kids can go in their own wallet and put their own debit cards.
Right.
I've shown them how to do it such. They can pay. My son pays his own phone bill every month.
My son, he used to walk to the gas station. Say it was like 2 blocks away, but then he got hit by a car. Walked to the gas station. We wasn't with him.
Oh, man.
So,
Growing up, how
he
many
ain't hit
people
by
had that mama that tell you that friend ain't your friend?
Yeah,
Still to
that
this
shit
day.
rings true to this day.
It's still to this day.
I
you
need
tell me.
everybody to hear that. When your mama tell you
that your friend is
that person ain't your friend,
You ain't got no damn
Your
friend.
friend. I'm your friend.
I'm your friend.
shout out to old school
And,
parents.
since it's
Right.
Mother's Day, I ain't gonna
Man.
lie. There's things, like my mom would be like, there was things my mom told me that I should have did, and you know, I should have did like, and I ain't do it. And I called her up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, she didn't get one of them calls because I see in my life, you know, like, as being a mom of 2, like, double priced everything. My kids aren't twins, but Irish twins, what they call it. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
And you still buying two
Irish
everything.
twins, you feel me? It's double priced everything from day one. Double diapers, double milk, double
Swear. Who I don't miss buying diapers?
nigga.
Ooh, I'm so
That
happy
was
I'm
the
in pull-up
most
stage.
expensive
I'm almost out.
part of raising a child. Almost. I think that is the most expensive part of raising a child.
Shout
buying
out to the
fucking
potty
diapers.
training moms.
Okay, so shout
Man.
out to boy
Shout out to
moms
the
that
potty
potty
trainer
train because I'm about to be there and
Cheerios.
I got a
What?
2-year-old girl that
Cheerios.
I'm having problems
I'ma
with
need
getting
some
potty
help.
trained.
with the whole how to potty train a
Put
boy.
some
'cause
Cheerios in as well and let them shoot.
Lord.
Arms,
My
yeah.
son, Bessie, he gonna try to get him out of there.
Well, what
I
if
used to
it's-
sit my son on the toilet with his tablet and a snack in his cup.
Okay.
What if the other party isn't cooperating?
Then it's not gonna work. You
See,
both have to be
that's what
potty
I'm
trained.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. The co-parenting thing is situational, man, because when you say, okay, this is what we're working on, I need you to be on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because if you're potty trained,
you got
she
this
put
other
on
motherfucker
diaper,
feeling like,
that's-
oh, I'm the motherfucking parent. I do, you feel me? Like, what I say go to. Like, I need to be heard and nigga or
We
bitch.
can be on one accord for that, like, because I'm doing it here, why can't you just, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, keep it up, because who wants to keep buying diapers or pull-ups?
But just
Man.
Take a shot for potty trained parents.
Tired of buying fucking diapers.
Look,
Shout out to the
Yeah.
shout out to the potty
Expensive.
trainer moms,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
The consistent ones and the ones that even that's not consistent. Stay strong. Stay strong.
for sure.
They gonna get tired.
Why you saying alarms?
I got another shout out. Is that cool? Shout out Sandy Louise. If it wasn't for her, I would never be. Like, you gotta set them alarms. I don't know.
Like
You
a
know,
reminder.
you got not even a reminder, but it's for them to get used to that feeling, and you know what I mean. Know when it's like okay, because when they get tired, like after a while, I was setting the alarms and stuff. She put me on to that. That's why I shouted her out. She put me on to that, and my kid's like, I don't have to go. I don't gotta be. I told you they BBBs, beautiful but bad as hell. For real, like I don't have to go. All right, cool.
No, it's a job, it's not toilet.
The night you gotta set it in the middle of the night. That's gonna knock down.
I mean, I ain't looking forward to buying no damn pads.
Oh, you got
I didn't.
I
I'm
got
not.
girls.
Like, I didn't wake my kids up in the middle of the
I
night.
got
to
one
make
boy
them
and two
back.
girls.
Set
I
your
just
hat.
monitored what they drink before they went to sleep.
Set your hat, Dre's Dungeon.
He looked at
Man.
It's the side eye
'Cause
for me.
if they go to sleep drinking a cup, yeah, they gonna pee.
They gonna pee.
Yeah,
You have to set them at a cutoff time.
7
Yeah, Gia don't get
Like,
nothing else
they-
to drink
like
after
it-
8 p.m.
Right.
7 o'clock for me, yo.
And as long as she goes to the bathroom
Sure.
before she goes to
Go ahead.
bed, she not gonna pee to bed. It's gonna take one time for her to
Say
pee
it's
on herself,
early
and she
when
ain't
you
gonna like
put in
it.
the pissy sheets.
No.
No.
I don't know. I'm just old school. I'm so old school. Dinner. We eating early.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but we eating dinner like I'm trying to do like 6:15.
That's
Feel
it.
me?
That's yeah.
Cause you know, and then that your routine, your everyday routine, man. They gotta go to bed,
My kids are
Early.
by 7:30.
and you gotta get up in the middle of the night and wake them up. Get the fuck up. Get up.
She said dinner.
You're not sleep that well, even though you is. But get up, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
I ain't gotta pee. Yes,
They
you
gonna be
do.
like,
Man. You better go try
As soon as they
it.
see that pee,
the
here go a
fuck?
whole waterfall.
Yeah.
I ain't
You know
have to
you
do
have to
that.
pee.
Turn that sink water on. Oh yeah.
I have to
Go
do
ahead.
that. Because I wake my kids up in the morning, they want to go back to sleep. Hell
Yeah, I'm
no.
not waking my. Oh.
Nope.
But now I got a little sleepwalker.
Shout out to the military.
It's wild.
moms, too,
Yeah, my
man.
baby just be up roaming. I be like, Lord.
That's where
here we
the
go.
pull-ups come in.
Shout out to the military moms too. I had a military mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Man,
What was
how
it
was
like?
that
Yeah,
experience?
what was that like?
man, listen. What y'all JROTC? What is it?
Oh,
ROTC?
Shout out to Wayne.
Man, what?
I
Nah,
was
I'm
in
just
that,
playing,
the Air
but
Force
my
One.
mom, she was on that. Like when she had to get on me, my mom was cool though. But when she had to get on me, she got on me for sure. And it's you know, holding books above the head. You feel me? We writing sentences, cleaning
Y'all
like
was bad
motherfuckers.
kids.
Huh?
Was y'all bad kids?
Was you bad? You wanna?
I was.
My sister was not me.
I was born.
They didn't catch me doing it.
I didn't get whoopings.
I wasn't
I
bad.
didn't get disciplined at
I
all.
got beat within inches.
I know my mom tried to whoop me one time when I was 12 years old, and I looked at her and was like,
Damn,
I'm
man.
12. Like,
I wasn't really
I'm
bad.
12 now.
I wasn't really bad.
You
when I
waited
was
too
bad.
Bro,
long.
I-
Drake, no, you
He said, bro, he wanted to get
comment.
that comment.
She talking about shit is facts. You know they can start as young as 7.
They
Why
can't.
would you?
Why
Why the fuck?
No, my last
Come
is 7. I don't
on.
hear none of that.
Start what?
Come on, Tamika. Like, don't do that right now,
They
bro.
started young at 7.
Okay, look, no, we ain't even gonna speak that into
That's
existence.
crazy.
My daughter said,
I ain't got
Relax, man.
You know what, though?
Relax.
It ain't no
Third
relax
grade,
because it's gonna
so-
happen. It's gonna drop.
I ain't looking forward to buying
I was
pads
in
for my baby, bro.
Hey, it's gonna.
Third
Hey,
grade?
Hey, it do.
Started in the 3rd
you gotta
grade.
It
sit
do,
your
buddy.
back, bro. Because it's gonna
He
drop.
funny as hell.
6th grade. I was 11.
3rd grade.
My daughter started,
Traumatized.
I think maybe she was in the 4th or 5th
Third?
grade. I think she
Third
was 4th
grade.
grade.
Yeah,
Mama.
third grade.
My daughter was
Traumatized
4th
me.
grade and she
Like,
was
man, I
10.
swear.
Like, what?
Wait until you have a moody ass 13-year-old.
I have a
Oh.
moody ass 12-year-old Teresa. Moody is not the fucking word. This
Sisters,
little girl,
She's 11.
you know when they say you looking at your, looking at basically your twin, your child, she's worse.
You know
But
what?
you get it 10 times
That
over.
attitude.
What scares
I
me
know
about
Gia
my
finna give me a
kids?
run for my money.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
be asking
yeah.
my kids like,
Hold on. Hold on.
I thought I was,
Yeah.
I thought I was a rude kid. Like, cause I'll tell you if I didn't like you.
oh
I
my
did
God.
too.
But my daughter, she.
I feel like you
Shia
gonna be the
is something
same
else.
way.
I love black people.
My baby
She didn't
boy,
want to
my
tell you, she
twin,
would look at
he'll
you and
tell
be
you like, well, she had a skin
And walk
pigmentation.
away.
She always asks a question. She's like, what? He was like, what's wrong with your hands? I said, oh my god.
Oh.
It definitely do
why?
smell like
I said,
that.
you
Shout
can-
out to Jeff.
Bro, I got 2 girls and a little boy, man. I'm terrified.
I think.
Cause they finna be every bit of me and rude as fuck.
Shea butter, African American.
Funny as hell. It's coming wild.
So, wait, Jeff don't want to be like, you know, that daddy. Here's a question for the host. How is it being with a girl dad, that daddy's girl feeling?
Right.
Because some of us experience that, but our girls is independent. So it's always forever in our eyes. Our daddy is everything.
I
So
love it. When I went and got Gia today, just to look in her eyes, man.
man,
Cause that's pure love.
shout out to
I
being
never,
dad.
I was
It's-
not a
Shout out to
girl.
the
Yeah, that's pure love, man.
full-time dads. Like,
Oh my goodness.
shout
Hey,
out to
listen,
the
if I had it
full-time
my way,
dads, man.
I definitely have my baby.
Shout out to the full-time
My kids
dads.
got a lot of siblings.
I was a mama's girl.
I have
I
a
was
last
a
day.
daddy's girl.
Ain't nothing sexier than a single dad. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But I'm just saying.
that's
That's
ordinary
advice
shit.
to y'all. Take care of y'all
This is my
kids and
ordinary
y'all might.
shit.
Somebody might shoot their shot at you because it's sexy as hell.
And they make the best stepdads.
There's a lot of kids you
That
got
too,
at this point.
but-
It's
Yeah,
like,
put that out
I
there.
ain't
Fair
gonna lie,
for a
it's like,
square, man.
shout out to the stepdads for sure.
For sure. 'cause
And
my
the
stepdad
stepmamas.
was every
No,
time.
shout out to the stepdads. My boy should
And the
side.
stepmamas.
But you know, I ain't gonna lie, fuck them stepdads.
Dang.
It's fuck
Why?
them stepdads.
Listen, no bullshit.
But the stepdaddies-
Explain it.
Fuck them stepdads. man.
Explain
Turn
it.
it up in this bitch.
Explain it. Explain it.
Because,
If
you
it's
know what I'm
fucking the baby, they
saying?
ain't no
Some of you
stepdad.
motherfucking stepdads, you feel me? No shade.
That's a
Are
whole
like
lot of shit.
full-time, full-on, all type of shit in this bitch. That's why it's no life.
Softly
for the
shady,
real
this
in
motherfucker,
bitch.
She got serious for
God
that.
damn.
Some of you motherfucking
Ah.
stepdads, you feel me, got kids, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers got kids. In state, out of state, I
And
don't
they
give a
taking care of their
damn.
own kids, taking care of
Somebody
somebody
else's
else.
kids.
Come on, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
there.
You can't take care of somebody else.
Yeah,
like
that
taking
is
your
some
own.
buster
Like,
shit.
that's
You're experiencing, you know what I'm saying, them accidental growth moments, the reflex moments
Then you
and
got the
shit in the
stepdads,
kids.
you know, that come into the life and they do good, you know,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
is great dad, but then when they break up,
But
they
yeah.
disappear.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, fuck y'all niggas too. Fuck y'all stepdads too.
Stop traumatizing y'all kids like that,
Fuck
bro.
y'all stepdads too.
You quit having all these different niggas in front of your
that
kids.
part.
yeah.
Like, how
That
do that part with that? Like,
That part.
I don't play that shit.
like me personally,
I
my
don't,
kids,
I don't
I don't let
allow
my
G to
kids
see
meet.
multiple people. I
Or
don't.
like no,
No.
Not
like
at
my
all.
kids
My
have
daughter's
met
only
3
know-
people, but it wasn't. Of course, their father. Then you know, what I'm saying when I was married, but I
Yeah.
still before that, I gradually introduced, and then my best friend. It took him there 4 or 5 months.
In 10
My
years,
kids,
my daughter only knows 2 people to be something like a boyfriend, and we literally the second one is the
Yes.
one on that hand. So
Look, my kids chose their
Advice
stepdaddy.
to young
So,
mothers. Wait till you
I
get
didn't.
That's
So
what
my
I'm
kids
doing.
chose their
That
stepdaddy.
stepdad, be a stepdad if he don't take care of his
Just don't get
own.
me wrong, they done met more than
What
they done
is
met more
that?
than one, but
Tamika said, but that's on the woman. Why let be a stepdad if he don't take care of his own?
Right.
True.
Yeah, I
Right.
don't think as a woman you should be with somebody that don't
Because,
take care of their
but you wanna,
kids,
what's her name, Tamika?
Yeah.
You wanna know why motherfucking Tamika? Cause these hoes be anything to keep my man. He's my man. That's my motherfucking man.
I guess everybody been at this point.
Man,
Yeah,
so
like,
yesterday-
that's why. Cause
Damn, cause
bitches be accepting that lame ass shit.
and shout out to them bitches that put the nigga out when he don't take care of his kids.
Please.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
definitely them bitches out there that, oh, you ain't taking care of them, you can go.
I keep taking
How you
mine.
gonna be taking care of my kids? You don't take care of your own.
I'm a
Bye.
different type of breed. If I ain't cool with your baby
Right.
mama, it ain't gonna work for me. I don't do that drama, that mess. If your baby mama ain't mental enough or mature to have that,
Oh damn.
And wanna play
accept
them
that
games?
you know you with somebody
Well,
else.
at this point, we play
I'm
the game.
gone.
We play the
I don't
game.
want
They
it.
gonna play the
Hey,
game
but
I play.
You know what it is, Mother's Day. It's the Mother's Day edition.
Mm-hmm.
For them moms that's keeping their kids away from their dads, like, look.
Speak on it.
Y'all
Y'all
trash
some
as
bitches.
fuck.
Speak on it.
Garbage. Straight Oscar
Straight
garbage.
trash as fuck.
Hold on, because
Bitter
it's
as fuck.
situational. That's another situational thing. You feel me?
From them good dads. Bitter.
For the ones that's keeping their kids away from, you feel me, the father that wants to be involved with their kids, and he ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got bitches. Bitch, he had bitches. You was
What
one
they
of
got
his
to do with
bitches,
her?
homie. You was one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So shit, let it be what it be.
It definitely take a village, Jeff.
Grab you a couple water hoses. You know, get you a water hose, an elephant trunk, horses, what y'all call it. You feel me? Get you a couple of them, and shit, move on. But let him be a part of that kid's life. I had my dad. That's my best motherfucking friend. That's
And
my
I would
best
say
friend.
this, that's on the other end of that. My baby daddy don't come through every time, but I don't hide it from my child. She old enough to understand, and I wish y'all moms wouldn't hide it from your child.
Oh, yeah.
Let your child process this because the world is full of disappointment.
Yeah.
And if it's coming from the dad, it's just, I know it hurt. Please best believe I've been in some of the most hurtful situations when it comes to my child, and I'm ready to smash out behind that one child. But process them feelings with your child. It's to let a child be a child. But some situations be very transparent with your child. You know, he gotta go through these emotions because that's life. Everybody gonna disappoint you. It's horrible that you get it from a parent, mother, dad, but people gonna disappoint you. The goal in life is to teach your child coping skills because it's never gonna go 100%. And if they learn early, like the little Asian children, it be 3-year-olds cooking dinner and
Motherfucker,
shit.
be smart as hell.
Man,
It ain't even
it
that
start
God damn.
How
early.
do y'all feel about
And-
when these parents are bashing the other parents to these children? Like me and my kids that we went through our things with my kids, I would never bash their father to my kids. I feel like that's like a low blow.
See,
It says you got hands. You got a white
everything,
tee sweat.
everything me and my kids talk about with their dad, they witnessed.
Big dude, you know big
Firsthand.
dude.
Anything I would
Yeah,
ever
right, my
have bad
dad.
to say about their dad, they witnessed it firsthand.
Me,
Like-
I don't get along with
crazy.
my other counterparts, but
Right.
I'm not gonna speak down about them in front of them.
Yeah, I don't see
I
it.
try to keep it real cordial. Get the fuck on.
And to go back to that question about keeping your kids from their parents, being a child, now grown, my mother kept me from my dad, moved me out of state. My father passed away before I got to build that bond with him. My biggest regret in life is not being able to build that bond with him.
Damn.
No matter what, I guess he might have been abusive to my mom or whatever, but he never abused me. He never raised his hand to me, never touched me, no nothing.
That's crazy.
So,
I was a child moved out of
That-
state too, so.
and then having so many other men introduced as stepdaddies, and then, okay, she ended up settling on one, but still, like, you took me from my real dad for you to not even find one consistent.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
I do have a
like,
great
find the one
father in my
that's
life.
the
My
one.
brother and sister's dad also helped raise me. He was the best father in my life, but there's still that missing part of me.
How long you been without your dad?
She moved me from him when I think I was like 4. But I'm 36 now. He just died, last year?
Speaking on a deceased parent, if you are going through Mother's Day without your mom, my heart is with you for real. Straight hearts in the comments, cause I ain't lost my mom. I can't look forward to that day, but sending a prayer for you, cause I know it's hard. I couldn't imagine not having a relationship with my mom. Shout out
You
to
got your mom?
all the moms. Even if they ain't been like a mom, they brought you here.
My grandmother
Just
Hey,
give
wow.
them that.
My mom,
Just
but
give them that. If they ain't what you want, but
come on, man.
I don't have the best relationship with my mom, and that's why I think I'm the woman that I am, because I don't have the best relationship with my mom. Like, my dad is my everything. Like, my mom, I'm rocking and rolling with my mom, right, wrong, or dead ass wrong, and I don't give a fuck what she do. You feel me? Like, she ain't no fucked up individual, but like I said, I got a military mom, so I don't know her story before she was a parent to me. You know what I mean? And this parent shit ain't easy.
don't come with no handbook.
It ain't easy, and generational curses are real, but it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to be mature or not. Like, if you want to, all right, this is some shit. They said this to me, so I'm gonna say this to them. Your daddy never loved you, or you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? And all that skin shade shit. We're all black at the end of the motherfucking day. At the end of the day, when they look at us, we're black. So, you feel me? Don't try to say, oh, because you dark skinned, you're less than. No, because you're dark skinned. These
We got
bitches
some
want
colorist
to get,
parents for sure.
because you're dark skinned, these bitches want to get melanin injections. If I ever make it, I swear to God, I'm as black as the backdrop. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking black.
I want to speak on Tamika's comment when she said, but you can't keep setting them up for failure. You had to take control. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not saying take your kids through it every time, but when you have mature children, and I have one, and she be like, when I talk to him, My mom made everything happen, so she ain't missing out on nothing. I'm blessed to have that situation. So, some situations, it's in your child's best interest to protect their heart. As a mother, you got that. You got that feeling. Protect their feelings, their heart, all that. I'm not saying that.
Especially if you keep letting them down.
Exactly. And I'm not saying every time let it go. Keep trying shit. It don't work. No. But I'm saying let your child experience that. So if you do get to the point where you keep them away from them, they have seen what they do. It's not that they grow up and I don't remember that. Oh damn! And they realize you ain't even give them that opportunity to see why you doing it. It's hard to come back from that. I got a friend that's going through that now. That her dad is super fucking awesome. Never knew him. She going through some shit that it was her mom keeping him away from. So I'm just saying, be realistic with your children and stand on business behind it.
What's y'all forms when it comes to discipline?
Ooh, I want to try a new one. Y'all don't judge me, but it's a video.
I tried that talking shit. It don't work. I'm just gonna whip your ass. I'm not about to hold you.
2 piece?
So you seen
I want to try that Drew Hill video where he had the little boy jumping like
With the
Drew Hill music. I
But
said
I know I tried
punishment
talking
a lot
and-
because baby,
You say you still want to go to
Like,
the
go so hard.
yes.
Wait, what is it called?
Man, this dad was disciplining his son. He was making do Drew Hills. He did little Drew Hills dances.
The
You know,
little
the
Drew
little.
Hill jump to the beat. New punishment unlocked.
Damn.
Yes, that's
Tell
good.
me what you want.
Yeah, and he
Like,
has
damn.
out there.
You know when you used to have to do wall sits or sit your
Yes,
t-shirt with your
yeah.
when you sibling and shit, it's different types of discipline. But sometimes you gotta whoop that ass.
Ain't no
Definitely
like,
gotta
like,
take
like,
that
like I said, I tried to talk and take his stuff, shutting his shit off from the internet. But I had to go back to whooping your ass because you thought you could test me. My kids feel like, oh, since you about to be up here or you about to hit a growth spurt, I will drop you on your neck.
Hey man, I
Like real
honestly
stuff.
that YouTube shit.
I went to Nico.
I threatened my baby.
I'm whooping ass.
I don't whoop ass, but
Right, I'm whooping ass, but in reality, right,
I'm gonna
just
try
yelling.
that one out though.
That
She's gonna be
YouTube
jumping
shit
the
is
Drew
dead.
Hill.
That YouTube shit is dead, man. They been my daughter my oldest gonna come in there and try to show me this video like it's funny. And the girl like is intentionally doing stuff so she can get yelled at. Like, no, I'm not. No, you don't even need to be watching this shit because you gonna get cussed the fuck out.
Monitor your
Like,
children's social media and devices and stuff.
Monitor that YouTube, man.
They
They got a lot
stumble
of
upon
demonic.
YouTube
lot
is
of
a
shit.
motherfucker.
They
My
got
son's got an
a lot of
Instagram.
demonic
Man,
ass
That's
shit
it.
on
You don't
there.
have nothing else. You
How
got a
is
TikTok.
that? Managing your child, not managing
But-
their social media, but having a child, you know, in that personality realm where they becoming their own person. Ooh.
Then again, you gotta remember I got a 14-year-old boy.
That's what I'm
The
talking
stuff
about.
that he be looking at,
Oh God.
Lord.
Dang.
But
It's a little dog.
I'm
be a little zest.
never actually afraid of him talking to somebody that he doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, because he'll literally sit there and video chat like while he's sitting there playing the game.
Okay.
Like even if he ain't never met the person, they're on a video chat. He like you can see as a kid,
Okay.
and like he only has their info because they're friends on the PlayStation playing the game or some shit, and this
Right.
type shit. But
See, I make dummy
You gotta be
accounts.
careful with them too,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Especially that Roblox shit.
It's
Yeah,
predators
I make
out
dummy
there.
accounts for my kids.
Shout out to EDP Watch. Y'all be watching that on YouTube?
I do.
EDP Watch, man. I'm telling you, man,
I
that shit
don't
be
watch
crazy.
YouTube. Listen to music.
And them
That's
child
good.
predators, they don't just be for little girls, man. They be for little boys too.
It's a real period.
They
My kids
I
open
seen
doors.
something in Nosy Neighbors, bro. They was in one of these little small ass hick towns, and the police had slid on the motherfucker at
Those
McDonald's that was
neighbors
with a
be
13-year-old.
Oh Lord, let's not bring that. Oh God.
Those
Yeah.
neighbors be
Wow.
on it.
But
God
this is the
damn.
thing.
Yeah,
Why
Tamika
is your
Jetty is a
child
good
going
kid.
to McDonald's by themselves when they're 13?
Wait, what?
Said he was meeting a 13-year-old child at McDonald's. Why?
That's the Chris Hansen, where you at?
Because I mean, granted, he was meeting
watch.
an adult, but still, you have these
Scared,
parents who don't monitor their kids' actions,
Yeah.
and they can move around as they please.
Pregnant moms, new moms, fresh moms. EDP Watch.
Man,
YouTube it. And I think
these
it's like Skeeter.
13-year-olds gonna be
Skeeter
pregnant
TV,
moms,
he be
these
like, you just got
motherfuckers
skeeted in
gonna
4K.
watch
That
the
shit be
damn
funny
kids.
as hell, but that shit, I be like, man, what? My
Some
daughter's,
of these kids have way too much freedom.
Yo,
They really do.
Yeah, wait.
Yep. Some of these kids have way too much fucking freedom.
Well, there's a lot of these kids who parents supposed to be their kids'
So
friends.
to the moms with the girlies, how do y'all regulate the way they dress?
I buy their clothes.
Ain't that it?
I buy their clothes.
my budget ain't, where it need to be. So, with the budget that we're grateful with, the fuck, we gonna dress like young ladies. I even me growing up, all of this is different. Not the sweats and the sweatshirt.
Look, I
That's
don't care if I got
but like,
racks, millions, and I don't give a fuck what the budget
yeah.
is. I buy their clothes.
But we're dressing like young little girls right now, young ladies when they get older, and women. You feel me? Now, yeah, y'all can show a little bit of that and the little eye turns here and there, but
My daughter ain't built like no 12-year-old.
It might get shady.
So-
It's not a straight to nobody, but I'm blessed that I didn't let social media and all this extra hype dress my child.
I mean, that's
No
real
shade.
shade.
No shade.
That's
no
real
shade.
shade. That's not shade.
I'm telling you,
Because
all
I
the
get
shade,
tired of seeing some of these
all the
kids
shade.
in designer
You're
looking
too
like
fucking
I don't. I
much.
think that's a bit much, bro.
never get
Yeah,
because
I don't
that
think-
shit girl ain't come home scuffed up.
Man.
Now you girl cuss them
Not
out.
even that.
You got the dog the fuck out of
I'm
them.
just
Like, why
talking
the
about
fuck is you
the
doing
women
this?
who
The
have
crop
their
tops
daughters
on
dressing
little
like
kids
this.
and all that
But I
little
seen
short
the
shit
wig
is wild
a
to me.
1-year-old to take some pictures.
I
That
don't
was absurd.
judge,
A wig on the
but
baby.
How old is you got 2
Ooh.
daughters, you said?
12 and 7.
12 and 7. All right, for your 12-year-old, how do you feel about wig installs?
It would depend on her situation because now my daughter, no, she's got like 4C hair.
Okay.
So
Put no
we're
fucking
just gonna
wig
make
on
it
my
work.
daughter head.
so
First of all,
it's
she's
protective
12.
styles.
Knock all this shit
type
off.
Yes,
stuff.
first of all, she's
Mhm.
12, you know. But on the other hand,
I'm laughing at him. I'm sorry.
on the other hand,
He's a dad, man. Of
yeah.
course he's gonna be on that.
there's another little girl in our family. She's about the same age and she has alopecia.
So okay, that's a different
What's up?
scenario. I
See,
get
that's
that part.
different. Now that's different.
That's different.
Okay, that's a
But
situation.
now my
That's
daughter, now my
another
12-year-old, she
situation.
does get weave, like when they do the
You said
the,
what?
The braids
the
or something.
right,
Okay.
something like that.
Now, what's the length for her
Yeah,
when
right.
it comes to that? Because you got people at your daughter's age where you got it
It
down to
doesn't-
your feet.
No, it does
Oh,
not
yeah,
go.
what's
It does
wrong?
not go past like the top of her butt. Period. It shouldn't even
Okay.
go that long. And I really don't want no colors in her hair,
Do
unless
y'all
it's like
feel like-
purple,
Okay.
like something like that. Don't put no red,
Okay.
green,
Okay.
bright ass, fucking just
Carry
obnoxious
it.
ass.
I'm gonna call you right
I ain't
back,
gonna
okay?
lie.
Character
Unless it's like
said,
her birthday or some shit. Like unless it goes with the
Yeah,
outfit,
yeah,
like a special occasion,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
character, hold on,
But just in a
character,
regular ass day, why do you have this bright ass yellow or some bright ass red in my daughter's hair? Like that's just doing too much.
character said, kids dress better than me, and these moms definitely dress their little girls too motherfucking grown. Absolutely.
Hey man, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm a teacher and I love all my parents. I love all my parents, even the parents of the kids that ain't even in my class that I still love them. Yup. Motherfuckers be worried about the wrong shit. Motherfuckers be worried about the wrong shit. I'm from that. You feel me? I went to school out here. I done spent hella summers out here. Fort Wayne, y'all been strict as hell, like, with life. Like, motherfuckers is worried about the wrong things. Like, I'm telling you, because when your kids come to my class, nigga, we're having fun. Like, and shout out to Miss Shade. She taught me everything I know. Shout out to Brightpoint and the conscious discipline shit that they, you know, base they shit off of. Really shout out to them, because, like, you feel me? Like, we're having fun. We expressing what we like, and we doing what we like, and we getting to know ourselves, and we gonna speak for ourselves and do for ourselves. For sure.
My daughter not having a wig at 7. I don't care if she got
Man,
alopecia.
absolutely. Yeah,
Hell
shit, but
no.
listen, we just gonna thug it out. We gonna be
It
bald.
I forgot we was
wig
there. Oh,
it
wow.
says- It says wig at 7, she better have alopecia. At
Hey,
the end of the
listen.
day, 7 is too young. 7 is the age that you need to teach her to learn to love herself the way that she is.
Yeah,
Wig at 7.
and right. Take
With
these beads and sit
alopecia.
down.
With alopecia, my daughter about to be looking like Chico Bean, bro.
Take these beads and sit down.
You need to learn that is the age you need to instill that they learn to love themselves the way that they
I got
are.
some shit going on, but I couldn't. That was
Straight Chico Bean.
wow. I'm screaming.
Chico Bean
Set
on
the
the
fuck
foot.
all the way down at this
On the
point.
foot. And you know,
Any
and-
kid that wants to make fun of her, guess what? We just beat your ass.
Fuck
Knock
I'm
her- Knockers and
dressing up
Berettas.
as a student and I'm coming to beat
Where
your
you gonna
ass,
beat
and
your-
then
where
I'm
your
coming
mama?
to your mama house, your grandma
Okay.
house, your auntie house.
Where your
I
mama
don't
at?
care.
Yep.
Behind my child.
You making fun of my daughter because she ain't got these braids
Yeah.
over here because she got alopecia. Guess what? You ain't finna have none of them bitches.
Don't get me
Get the fuck
wrong.
out.
Have you ever
Don't
had
get
a
me
child
wrong.
that went through bullying or
Yep.
had?
Yep.
Let's speak
My
on
son,
that.
he
We
has a
gotta
speech
speak on that for
impediment.
the moms.
So he's always kind of been bullied,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, a lot. But my daughter,
Yeah.
Don't get
they
me
stepped
wrong.
up for her.
The kid trying to, well, mind you, my
Did they not?
If I moved on
Yeah.
They stepped
Southwest,
for my baby.
my kids was
Hey,
good
Carrie,
at
why? Bro, you
Never
fucked
heard
up.
Hey, I went to Prince
Look,
Chad.
shout out to my baby daddy for that.
Mine was in elementary school now. A kid trying to gouge out one of my twins' face. So the bus driver gonna sit there and say, "Well, your kid jumped somebody." I said, "No, one kid got their ass beat because my son sitting here holding his face because y'all allowed another child to gouge out my son's face. So they didn't jump anybody. He got his ass with 1-on-1.
Hold on, is that East Allen County or Fort Wayne?
East Allen County.
Okay.
I pulled my kids out of East Allen County last year because they want to try to hold bullying shit. When you bring it up, parents don't want to meet. No, fuck that, because I want to fight these parents at this point too.
Fuck Fort Wayne community
Like,
schools with a sandpaper penis.
Damn.
Fuck y'all.
That
Y'all
is tough.
motherfuckers. Irwin Elementary, y'all motherfuckers lost my oldest, bro.
How do you
My-
lose
wait,
a
but-
child?
3 times straight. I swear to
And
God.
my niece goes to Irwin, walk right across the street
I
every
swear
day.
to God, I had to call my people to come and get my youngest. Because on my mama, bro, I'm going to jail. Now I'm going to jail. Like, Adams Elementary, fuck y'all too.
Adams?
Adams?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Adams
Fuck
is
y'all
trash.
too, man.
See, my kids
The
went to
principal,
Indian
though,
Village.
it ain't the principal fault. I'm going to say that it's not the principal fault because I rolled up on this bitch. Her ass was leaving. Irwin Elementary lost my kid the third day, bro. And they get out of school at like 3:30, right? I did not get my daughters in my hands until 5:27 sharp.
Where the fuck was they at?
5:27. And she wasn't on the bus that she left at school with.
Wow.
If I called them up,
Wow.
if y'all was to be like, all the moms who really care, tag nosy neighbors and that shit, all the moms that really care, if y'all was to call and ask, how the fuck did y'all lose this child back in yada yada? Cause fuck it, it's the past, you know? They still cannot give me an answer.
3 times?
3 times, 3
That's
days
crazy.
straight, the first 3 days.
How the fuck? Like, come on now.
How do you lose a child?
That's not,
R.I.P.
that part.
R.I.P. Mr. L. R.I.P. Lenzel, I can't remember his last name. I know him as Mr. L. And shout out to, to the Wilson
You
Center.
go by say the Wilson Center.
Shout out to the motherfucking
Yeah.
Wilson Center. I love y'all to death. Miss Rashada and all of y'all. I love all of them to death. That motherfucking center right there. And I ain't down shading no other center. Because all of y'all is doing y'all big one. But the Wilson Center and R.I.P. Mr. L, man.
They on their shit. No lie.
If it wasn't for him, bro, Irwin Elementary, like, bruh. Because I was going off on them and the school. Like, how the fuck is y'all losing my child? What the fuck? He like, I'm gonna make sure, you know, I'm gonna be the one. We're not leaving until I get her. He got off the van, the Wilson Center van, and make sure he personally got my daughter, bro, because they was on bullshit.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Like,
You lose a child 3 times in a row.
That's
not
crazy.
even that. When I moved to Greenwood, Indiana, it was my son's first time riding the bus. And we told him, like, hey, he always been a car rider. You know what I'm saying? New here. My car was down at the time, so he was a bus rider. So I'm like, so do he get dropped off and picked up at this stop right here with the rest of his kids? Oh, yes, we'll be here at such and such time. Well, bitch, such and such time, my baby on this bus. You left my 6-year-old off somewhere else in this big-ass apartment complex that I'm new to.
Right.
I'm calling him, I'm calling crying. By the time I got done finding my child, that bitch was fired from everything possible. Don't play with me.
My situation was crazy.
You lost your job that same day. These kids are telling you, you know this baby is new. You know, even though he might have got off on the wrong stop, you never even stopped him. You just kept going. You got the right fucking parent. By the time I got done with your ass, bitch, you could never work at never not nan bus company till today. Ever. And mind you, when I found my 6-year-old at the time, it was raining. It was like a rain snow kind of mix. Shit me.
What you say, Sid?
My situation was, and don't nobody throw shots because my baby is just that, okay? So, long story short, my daughter was getting bullied, her best friend was getting bullied. I went and found out the parents, spoke to the parents, spoke to the school, the teachers, the administrators, everything. So my baby formed a little girl group of all the 4th graders that's getting bullied by the 5th graders. I ain't gonna say the school, but my baby organized them little 4th graders to, if they put their hands on them again, they was gonna jump them. I do not condone violence, but when you go through so much, at the end of the day, sometimes you're back against the wall.
Yeah.
People had so much to say about my baby being a bully, but at the end of the day, my baby took all the steps. She remained calm. My baby not gonna see nobody else be bullied. I love her heart for that. She get that from her mama. But once I done came to you as a parent and told you what your child is doing, we had them parents that you just can't tell them nothing. They know their child, this, that, and the other. All right.
Right.
All right.
Sorry, the
right.
Now,
But
them parents too.
now
Man.
what do you feel about, mind you, I got all boys.
So what do y'all feel about these girls hitting these boys and they hitting their ass back?
Hit her ass the fuck back.
Because I have a scenario, mind you, I tell my kids, I'm saying, let somebody know what's going on.
before you put your hands back on anybody. I don't care what sex it is, mind you. I'm Southwest, so my kids used to go to Whispering Meadows. Mind you, they've been called monkey niggers and all this shit by Mexican kids, and I snapped the fuck out on every fucking body. They said, well, Mom, what is this? Why the fuck do I gotta explain to my babies what a nigger is at this point?
Wow.
Then turn around and the assistant principal, because I could never get a hold of the principal, a little girl, my son, I guess she was done playing on the swing. My son went and got on the swing where the little girl was at. Mind you, he said a student. My son told me it was a girl at the end of the day. So I guess the student came and hit him in his face. He said, bro, you hit me again. At this point, I'm going to knock you out. Now, mind you, all these people outside are seeing this. Little girl turned around and hit him again, so I guess he wore her ass out. Principal called me like, well, he's going to be at home with you for the day. I said, cool with me. He told me what happened. I said, well, he never said boy or girl. He just said a student. My son texted me on the bus like, Mom, am I in trouble? This girl put her hands on me. So they seen it. They ain't say nothing. So I beat her up. I guess you're gonna be chilling at home with me watching some movies, eating some popcorn. Yeah. Never do I condone my child putting his hands on any female, but y'all making it seem like it's okay for these women or little girls to put their hands on little boys. No,
just like you want to treat y'all, just like y'all want us to treat our sons not to put their hands on girls. You need to treat your child.
He should have just pushed her. How many times? And mind you, it was a group. Now this is one of my twins. The other twin who actually has a disability. Mind you, she gonna tell me like, bro, back up. It was 4 girls that tried to attack him, and one of the girls actually hit him. He never hit her back. Mind you, I'm in Florida, so they're telling my sister this shit.
Shout out to you.
And coming out talking about,
absolutely,
oh, well.
Tamika.
I'm like, what she said?
She said you big enough to pass a lick, you big enough to receive one.
Oh, but they're telling me I was wrong for telling my kids. At this point, she start hitting their ass back.
They told my
back.
As long as I tell mine this, as long as you're not the aggressor, handle your business. Just don't be the aggressor.
I ain't gonna lie.
And she's like, well, you should teach them that. No, fuck that.
I
have boys.
in the corner and.
But I asked the assistant principal. I said, I'm a woman, you're a man, so it's okay for me to come and bust you in your goddamn face. What you gonna do? Well, I'm just gonna call the cops. Somebody gonna knock my head off my damn shoulders.
Yeah, somebody gonna do something.
Cops gonna murder me.
But when it comes to that aggressor shit,
Right.
My son, he's not an aggressor, but he does have a breaking point.
Right.
That part.
Yeah.
You don't have to put your hands on the body to reach that breaking point.
What you be saying to your daughters?
About don't put your my daughters ain't already know. You put your hands on the boy, they're gonna put their hands on you.
Yeah, I teach my daughter that don't
They have
put
an older
your
brother.
hands on no man.
You ain't got some of daughters nothing. They got an older brother.
My daughters come from me, so I know they monsters. Monsters.
And see, you got daughters to protect you. My kid like, Mom, what they say, bro, you can't sit there and fight it. Yes, I can fight this. I don't care how old I am.
I don't condone putting your hands on them first, but every situation is different.
I don't care.
Everybody has their breaking point.
I don't care
keep
how
pushing
hype
and
you
pushing
is.
and pushing. You'll get knocked the fuck out.
Come on now.
I don't care how hype you is. I don't care how many niggas you done knocked out. You cannot whoop a man.
Absolutely not.
And I tell my daughters that from the bottom of my stomach. And it's a whole lot. You feel me? You cannot whoop a man.
I don't believe that.
Even if you
it's some man, but I'm just saying, never put your hands on the man.
I've seen a couple women.
Get your scrawniest nigga in a room full of rich niggas.
But
with a domestic girlfriend. Oh my mama, that nigga gonna get crackhead strong. Mm-hmm. Eddie off 5 heartbeats, he gonna motherfucking tee up in that bitch.
I also know as a woman though,
fuck out of her.
I have to expect to get my ass beat if I put my hands on this man.
Come on now.
It's a possibility.
Like you can have
I'm
a
gonna get my
disagreement
ass
all day,
beat.
but keep your hands to yourself, man. And
If I
that
touch
goes
this
for both
man,
you
he's
just
definitely
violent
gonna
as
touch me
fuck.
back.
She said,
Like,
She said I had put a rock and a sock on a goofy ass nigga.
hey, I tried to throw my baby daddy out the window.
But that is entirely too aggressive.
I tried to
Relax.
baby daddy.
I throw him out the window when I caught that location at a hotel.
Fuck these bitch ass niggas.
Let's not speak on that.
Fuck these bitch ass niggas. But I'm on my
I'm with her when she right though.
I'm on my mama though.
Yeah.
You still can't whoop a man.
You can't. Absolutely not.
Get your scrawny
Don't
ass
put
nigga.
yourself in that situation.
Put
Please
dad
There
in the
you go.
room. Put dad in the room. He gonna slap the dog fucking
You
to
gonna haul back.
They gonna get his ass popped.
What? And you know, look,
That part.
That's
Oh,
you
you
know
look.
some niggas, you know
That's
some
my
niggas
dog.
gonna
Man,
egg it
listen,
on.
man be doing
Never
too much sometimes,
but
man.
he done made some of my liquor store working days some of the best days ever in the
I
best
believe it.
entertainment.
Man,
Shout out to Ned, neighborhood, we love you.
Shout out to you, man.
Man,
So before we close this out, man, get these other moms a message, one by one. I don't care who start first.
Stay strong. It's hard. You got this. Take it a day at a time. Pray, meditate, because it's gonna get easier in the end.
I'm gonna give you some old school love. You is not your motherfucking friend to your child.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
What your mama say, I am not your little motherfucking friend. That ain't it. But love your children. One thing us moms don't like to admit, we be frustrated and we take our frustrations out on our kids and maybe go a little excessive cussing our little babies out. I'm with you as a mom. I'm working on it. We human. Just always work on you. Because I live by the expression, you can't be the best of me in my eyes if you ain't being that. Be an example to your children. Let your children see that you can change, you can heal, you can go through life, coping mechanisms. Give your child everything they need. So in this world, you know they gonna be all right. You got that satisfaction that you did everything you can to your best ability to put your child on that straight and narrow or whatever path they want to be indulged in that's positive. Give them that light. But I'm gonna say this: if you raise your child, don't be hard on yourself if they make a decision that change their life.
A hard head make a soft ass.
Man, I'm going to say that being a TT that just went through some shit with my baby, and it changed my life because I know we don't raise our children to make these terrible decisions and they hang with bad people. Don't be hard on yourself as a mother. That's one thing for Mother's Day. I know we do stuff in life we regret we had to do. Don't be hard on yourself. That's my advice to you. You did the best you can do. If your baby still don't rock with you like that, pray and still be the best mom you can be. That's what I can give to you.
Don't expect nobody else to do it for you.
Man.
You cannot expect people to do it for you. Being a mom, it's not. We don't expect to do it alone, but it's always a possibility. You have to be prepared, or prepare yourself. Start working on it to do the shit alone if you have to. You cannot expect something from somebody. You have to make sure that you can handle that shit on your own. And if you like I said, we don't expect to do this shit alone. We didn't get ourselves pregnant.
Hell no.
But as the mother, we have to be able to step up and do what we have to do.
Yes.
Regardless if they're not the one that pushed it out.
Okay, I'm sorry. We about to wrap it up.
Yes.
But how y'all feel about this whole, I know this is about to be a touchy one, but I got to put it out there as Mother's Day. How do you feel about if you don't want this baby, you still had this baby, why are you mad? Or do y'all feel like you should still be upset that you had this child against this man's wishes?
Be mad at yourself.
Be mad at yourself because you chose to
He
take
told
on
you.
something that he didn't want. Now you have the option to either abortion or adoption or take care of this baby.
Or take a plan B when you knew you didn't fucking use
That
protection.
part. So you have a lot of options, but
If you chose to sit there and have this baby knowing this against his man's wishes, deal with the consequences.
Close us out.
Mine go to all moms.
Close us out.
Surrogate moms. I fuck with y'all strong as hell, but I don't understand it. I get the bread, but I don't get that. Stommies, stud moms.
What?
Stop.
The fuck you just say?
Stommies. I don't
Take
know
a
the
shot off
video.
that one. That's
Yeah,
the word.
yeah,
Take a
yeah.
shot off that one.
Yeah.
Stommies. Fuck it.
for
fuck it, I'm gonna leave the shot on that one.
All
right,
That
there you
shit.
go.
Right.
Here go your shot glass right there, man.
Is it a stomach or is it a statty?
Oh, what
A
a
what?
A
A
statty.
statty and a statties. You feel me? Because there's two different. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It gotta be the statties.
Man,
No,
y'all
no. Fuck
bullshit.
that.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
You a
Y'all
stomach,
bullshit.
motherfucker. You a stomach. It's very original. You a stomach. To the stomachs.
Let me see your
Listen,
cup.
man.
All right, you drink this shot. Which one you want?
I don't care.
It don't matter. Go
Right.
ahead.
Let's
No,
go.
daddies is the ones that don't actually had a baby. They the one,
I
Yeah.
they
thought
don't-
the
they
daddies
don't
was the
stand
one
like
like
that.
set
Had a
daddies.
The stomachs is the sneak dickers.
Oh,
Sneak
my.
dick.
The
Yeah.
artificial
I know.
inseminaries.
Sneak dick.
Listen, man. God is real, alright? And I know that it's 2025 and times have changed. Things are way different. But listen, the original word is the word. The word is the word. If you a Sami or a Statty, make sure you are still teaching your child the word and they know, you feel me, what is what and what ain't.
Who drinking gin?
Right, who drinking gin? Man,
Gin will make you sin.
That's
We
okay,
ain't
bottle
this
go.
way.
I'm
We
sitting
got
on.
dark
I
right
ain't got no
here.
chaser.
Shout out to the Miss Hope the Heart potion.
Just gonna give you the chance.
Oh, look.
Feel me?
happy
All
Mother's
right.
Day, ladies.
Happy
Thank you for coming
Mother's
through, man.
Day.
New moms, y'all are beautiful. Take time and get to know and love your child. Let them teach them things in the world that they can't.
Love your mom bod.
Oh yeah.
Love them
Love
stretch
your
marks.
mom.
Ooh,
Cause somebody
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
love them.
And
Somebody gonna love them.
If your body was out of whack, it eventually it's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
Even if it don't, somebody gonna love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though, cause I ain't gonna hate. Cause when I get that bread, I'm gonna give me a mommy makeover.
Ain't that it, baby?
Yeah. Make
I
sure y'all
don't
done
know,
with y'all
cause
kids
titties
though.
drop in there. That don't naturally come back.
Make sure y'all done with y'all kids though. Don't
Don't
do that
come back.
investment and then y'all get pregnant again.
Oh yeah, don't do that. They tell you that at consultation.
That's what you get for
Dumb
thinking.
shit.
You ain't seen no goddamn
This is some
gin.
dumb ass shit. Who paid for
Old
fucking
ass moms.
all that damn
Not
money?
old
then
ass
I'm
moms.
gonna
And
pay
this
for
one
it.
right
I
now,
ain't
man,
gonna
you
tell
stretch all the way
you.
back.
Why is you 50 having babies?
Hey,
Oh, wow.
moms with the teenagers, man, hold on. They are trying to find themselves. Hold on, they are trying to find themselves and know that we was the same way. You feel like, shit, I've been on this world for 5 motherfucking years. Just like a relationship. I've been with you for 5 years. I know you like the back of my hand. They feel like they know the life. They know life like the back of their hand at 14, 15, 16. You feel me? Once again, let them know what the word is. And shit, it don't change. I know the world changed, but the word don't change. That's for every category.
Look, we talking about the mom bods. We got this food in the kitchen. I'm hungry.
Hey, man, so before we
Wrap this up.
before we leave, man, shout out y'all socials, and then we gonna get up out of here. Come on.
Go ahead.
You know who y'all are.
Okay, well,
Mine's Shahana Rochelle.
Sunny Days on Facebook.
Your business.
Oh, I'm a cleaning business. I got a cleaning business. Clear Mind Cleaning. Clean space, clear mind, wise decisions.
Hey.
period. Shout out to you. Certainly Alexander on Facebook. I got Instagram, 2 businesses. I bake. You know, some of y'all might know about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. But, and also Cuticle Oil Line, you know, on Instagram. Get Cuticle, you know. And also Big Bake Energy. So shout out to that. Work hard. Enjoy life. Live it. You only get one.
Oh yeah. Mommies definitely deserve a life. Mommies, your life do stop when you have a child, but mommies definitely deserve a life for sure. Gotta have that time.
Y'all know who I am.
You gotta say it, man.
Best friend,
Hey,
Karina Star, manager. Y'all know what's up.
man. This is another edition of Dre's Dungeon. Mother's Day. Y'all see them, man. Tap in with their socials, get with their businesses, man. And thanks for watching. Fuck on to it.